The morning after looks a little different this week, but we're still talking all about the biggest stories from the weekend.
This week we discuss EAC, the clown rumors that have been swirling around college campuses, and the Netflix newest announcement.
So, EAC, love it, don't love it?
I personally like EAC. EAC is a philanthropy event, if you guys didn't know. It happened this past weekend. That's why I like it. It's for a good cause. Why not go and support it? It's like a concert-themed event by a frat on campus, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Pi Cap, right? Do you think it's worth the money, Dora?
See, as an older student, I'd say, actually, as a decent human being, I'd say it's worth it. Like you said, it's a philanthropy event. I particularly do not know what they do with the funds, but you slap philanthropy on it, it means it's good. Give them some money. But at my age, in my year, over the years at Quinnipiac, I'd say at this point I would not attend. Maybe just tap my cue card, donate the money. But
Right.
I think that event is made more so for freshmen that are looking to put themselves out there, looking to see who has the same interests as them, looking
Yeah.
to rave. You know, like I'm a little too old for
No,
that.
I agree with you. I mean, as a senior, I know you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
My roommates and I were talking about this, and we didn't have EAC when we were freshmen. So we didn't go to it. I feel like if we were freshmen, we would have easily gone and made it like a thing, maybe even sophomore year. But again, because we're older, we don't really need to go to stuff like that. I know Barstool is a really big thing.
Oh, yeah,
When I was a
throwback.
freshman, I don't know if they had it this year. I don't think they had Barstool
I don't
this
think
year.
so.
But
haven't
really,
heard about it.
yeah, it's a type of concert thing. It looked like a lot of fun. I'm sure a lot of people went. It was for a good cause. So let's sum it up to the fact that you should go, students that are watching. But I don't know. We're kind of older. It's not necessarily our thing.
I
but
mean, it's not okay. You keep saying it's a concert. It's more of a rave.
a rave.
Yeah,
a rave.
It's more of a. It's. I don't know. Like I'm just too old. I'm like really
I mean, we
past
have-
that phase.
we have
Of
Toads.
4 hours of blinking lights.
Yeah, I
and
mean, we have Toads. Every
hardcore
Saturday night, you can
music.
go to Toads and experience basically the same thing. So I don't know. Anyways, as Quinnipiac students, we know what it's like to sit in the student section at the hockey games, cheering on the hockey teams. But have you ever wondered?
what it's like to be in the student section cheering for an opposing team? Alex Taglieri's friend Olivia Whitaker is a student at Northeastern University and visited this weekend to cheer on her team as they played against Quinnipiac.
Alex asked her a few questions to see what it's like. Alex?
Thanks, guys. I'm Alex Taglieri, here with Olivia Whitaker, a Northeastern student who came all the way to Quinnipiac to watch her Huskies take on the Bobcats this weekend. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So I would imagine you've been to tons of games at Northeastern.
Yeah, I try to make it to as many as I can.
So you've been to Matthews Arena, you've been to TD Bank Arena. What's the difference between the two, and which one do you prefer?
TD Bank Arena is more modern. It has that pro feel with like the really nice jumbotron and all the sort of bright colors. And Matthews Arena is the oldest hockey arena in North America, so it's definitely more traditional. But I have to prefer Matthews Arena because the atmosphere is just there's nothing really like it.
So you've been to tons of games, you said. What was your most memorable experience at a Northeastern game?
This past spring, we kind of had a Cinderella run, and we were able to make it to the Hockey East Championships at TD Garden. And the semifinal game before ours went into triple overtime, and we were getting pretty restless waiting to watch the Huskies play. And that was a pretty crazy night. The energy was high all night long, and we ended up coming out with the win and then winning the championship the following night. So that ranks pretty high.
And I know Northeastern is very much known for their enthusiastic student section. How did Quinnipiac's compare?
Quinnipiac's is actually larger than ours, I think, but we definitely, what we don't have inside, we make up for with our creative chants. You guys are a little weak on the, the chant side, I think. So Northeastern, our student section, puts a lot of effort into being just as ridiculous as we can so the players can hear us and get hyped up on that. Yeah.
And Quinnipiac's big song that the Pep Band plays is Tequila. What is Northeastern's song?
We do Stacy's Mom. Usually halfway through the third period, we'll start yelling at the pep band. They are across the arena from the student section, and we'll yell across them to play Stacy's Mom. And after harassing them for a few minutes, usually they oblige us and they play it, and we sing the rest of the song after they stop playing once play resumes. And that always kind of gets us going and gets us back up, especially if we're down or behind. So that's my favorite.
And I know this isn't a sports show, but based on what you've seen so far, what are your predictions for this season?
I think depending on how the game goes tonight, it could set us in the right direction if we get a win tonight, and if our freshman and our goaltender Ryan Rupp can play to the best of their abilities, I think we could make another run for Hockey East again.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how this season goes. Thanks so much for coming on. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Fresh Check Day is held every year here at Quinnipiac. This past Monday, this fun mental health and awareness wellness fair was held on the Bobcat Way lawn. There were different interactive booths, free food, always a fave, entertainment, and awesome prizes were given to students who completed different tasks at the booths. This event is a great way to raise awareness of mental health on campus. What do you think?
No, I totally agree. I think that it's a really big thing nowadays. Mental health awareness is huge. You know, mental health issues have a huge stigma, believe it or not. And I think now that we're getting older, I'm realizing it more. There shouldn't be a stigma. I think that this is a great week on campus to make people aware of it and talk about your issues, get them out there, and get your voice heard, and you'll get some help, and you'll get a lot of caring people.
What people don't realize, unfortunately, is that mental health develops over time. And a lot of times it starts with our age group. It starts between 18 and 24. So it's very important to give college students that kind of attention that, you know, the university and community is here for you. We're here. We know you're going through things. A lot of people have anxiety issues, depression during their college years, and it's just very important to know that our faculty and staff is here to support us. So
Right.
I think they did a great job with that. And, you know, free food is always a great thing to get people to attend the
It's
event.
always a ploy to get people to come out, but
Yeah.
it's all for a really good cause. It's something that gets students to talk about their feelings, to be heard, to be cared about, and as you said, you know, it's really big in our age group, believe it
Yeah.
or not. You know, we can be harsh on each other, and we're all just people getting through the day. You don't know what people are going through, so. You know, I think it's a really great week, so we should definitely bring awareness to it. Anyways, moving on. When we come back, we have to show you ways to decorate your room for Halloween. I'm so excited.
And we have the latest entertainment headlines. Stay with us.
This week's trending topic is #that. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news.
The freshmen this year have stepped in and really just eliminated that problem, doing the right plays at the right time.
I mean, it certainly seems like an uphill battle for this team, but Tricia Fabi is one of the best coaches at this university.
Bobcats hosting Arizona State. We'll start with this power play.
But she's strong. Good lord, I saw her lifting one time. She could squat 3 of me. Like,
Oh, well, 7 of me then.
This week, Nicki Minaj made headlines when she announced her new album, but was the announcement a joke? Alana Gellin explains that and more in this week's entertainment report.
Supermodel Candace Swinkle took to Instagram this weekend to post the first picture of her new baby. Swampole welcomed her first child on Wednesday, but just posted the picture on Saturday, revealing that her and her fiance named their son Annika Swampole and her mom Nicole have been together for 10 years and have been using social media to document the pregnancy. From revealing the baby's gender on Instagram to posting pictures from the safari-themed baby shower. I can't wait to see how she continues to document her son's life. Last Friday, cameras caught Lady Gaga filming Carpool Karaoke with James Corden for the Late Late Show. The excited singer posted a picture of her and Corden, where she's wearing one of her signature eye-catching looks. Lady Gaga's new album, Joanne, will be released on October 21st, and I'm hoping that she sings at least one new song during the segment. Carpool Karaoke is one of the Late Late Show's most popular segments. It has previously featured superstars like Britney Spears, Adele, and even Michelle Obama. I'm so excited that Lady Gaga's name is being added to the list. In other music news, Nicki Minaj pranked fans by announcing that she was dropping an album this weekend. Nicki Minaj caused a media frenzy after tweeting that her album Pick My Fruit would be dropping at midnight on Saturday. She even posted a fake track list with 9 songs named after fruit. However, midnight came and went, and there was no album to be found. Although Nicki Minaj has not released a statement, her tweets appear to have been a joke. It has been almost 2 years since the release of her previous album, Pink Print. So hopefully she is releasing new music soon.
Well, that was great. So Nicki Minaj, she said she was going to release an album, put it all over social media, and then took it back.
Honestly, I can't be mad at her. Frank Ocean did
Really?
the same. He had people waiting for months for a new
Frank
album.
Ocean?
I'm personally not a huge Frank Ocean fan, but all over my Twitter and Instagram feed, it was like a bunch of memes of him like, so when is he finally going to drop this album?
I mean, she made a huge mistake. Clearly,
yeah.
she needs to talk to a PR lady or something.
I think it's fine.
I
People do
don't know.
teasers all the time. I think as
Maybe
a
she just
celebrity,
wanted to gain attention.
maybe she just wanted to figure out, like, are my fans really loyal to me? Let me just put out this tweet and see what kind of reaction I get, kind of thing, you know?
Right, right.
Like, she might have just been doing it for attention.
What else?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga on
Carpool
Carpool Karaoke
Karaoke.
with James
James.
Corden. Oh my God, I met James Corden. Such a cool guy. So
Wait,
nice.
when? Where?
Great
How?
accent. My internship this summer, we interviewed him for a segment for CNBC, and he was actually really cool and sweet. Just great guy. Lady Gaga, on the other hand, I don't really like her, but I think it'll be a good segment. I think.
Wow, where's the knife to stab my heart? Did you just say you don't like Lady Gaga?
I don't know what the craze is about her. She's a little too out there for me. I think she tries a little too hard.
Exactly. She's
She tries
out there.
a little too hard. If she was naturally out there,
No,
it's one
she's
thing.
naturally, this is in her blood. She's a New Yorker, okay? This is what we do.
All
This
right.
is what we do.
Anyway, did you hear the Victoria's Secret model?
Candace?
Yes.
Pregnant.
She's pregnant.
Pregnant is-
She's having a baby. She's gorgeous.
She's
I love her.
humongous. She's awesome. I met her.
Beautiful.
There was a meet and greet at Victoria's Secret on 34th Street.
Oh my
and
God.
she was so nice. Like, you know, you usually think models are going to be jerks, but
Yeah.
she was really nice
She's
and very
beautiful.
personable, I
Her
think.
baby's gonna be adorable.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
It's going to be an angel.
Victoria's
It's like
Secret
an
model,
angel.
maybe. See if it's a girl.
No pun intended.
Anyway, it can be hard to decorate your dorm for the holidays without spending tons of money. I know as college students, I get, tight on budget. Anyway, Jen Lee has some tips for you on how to decorate on a budget.
Hey guys, I'm Jen, and here's some great alternatives to decorate your college dorm room for Halloween. If you have some paint lying around, try painting your pumpkins instead of carving it and going through all that effort. The next idea is grab some toilet paper and wrap your door around and add some eyes with your construction paper, and you have yourself a ghost-like door. Using the same concept, you can also use it on your pumpkins. you're not that creative like me, just go to Target and get some Halloween stickers and paste it on your pumpkins. It adds a nice spice, just like here with the bat stickers. If you're a little more creative than I am, try going a little all out and get some glitter and some construction paper and a lot more decorations. You can print it out from online and just paste it on your door. If you're looking for a little something more scary, try using white construction paper and cut out some teeth to make it a little more scary. Lastly, since trees are now changing colors, you can find leaves on the floor outside and just glue it onto your pumpkin. It adds a nice mature look for fall. That's all for me, and back to you at the piazza.
So have you decorated for Halloween?
I'm not a huge Halloween gal, so
I
not
love
really.
Halloween, actually.
But I love carving pumpkins. Is
Ooh,
that
yeah.
is that a thing?
No, definitely. So my roommate got a care package from her mom.
Mhm.
We live in a house off campus, and she decorated the entire house full of Halloween stuff, and I loved it.
Like
It was
spider
so
webs,
cute.
fake rats,
Basically.
fake spiders, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good. I'm really good.
No, it was the
I like
cutest
my
thing ever.
plain, pumpkin spice candle. That's all the Halloween I need.
No. Halloween is so much more than that. You get to dress up on Halloween. You get to go pumpkin picking. You get to create pumpkin seeds and put them in the thing. Also, have you heard about the new the clown thing going on campus? There are so many rumors going around in college campuses. They've spotted these crazy, creepy clowns, and it freaks me out every time.
Please don't get me started on these clowns, these psychopaths that have the time of day to dress themselves up, paint their faces, scare people. Actually, people really need to calm that down because it's gonna get a little dangerous. There are situations in different states where literally serial killers are dressing up as clowns, killing people. So maybe you don't want to be caught in a clown costume. You never know what might happen. You might get tasered. You might get shot. You're putting
Right.
yourself in a dangerous situation. I don't think it's a joke. I don't think it's funny, and people are aware that a fear of clowns is very common.
Like my roommate.
So God forbid something bad happens to someone else. Do you really want that on your conscience?
And you guys know, it went on around our campus even. People
Yeah.
thought the school was on lockdown. I was getting texts from
Lies.
everyone.
No.
Even fake pictures of a clown in the woods.
Oh, yeah, that's circulated.
They were just pretending that there was a clown on campus. Also, Penn State had huge riots because they all thought they saw a clown on campus, and it caused a lot of issues.
Yeah, you see, it puts people in a chaotic and dangerous situation.
And I just don't get it. I don't know. I've seen these videos on Facebook about these clowns walking around with knives, and
It's
where
not
did this
funny.
even come from?
This is
Who
not The
originated
Purge.
this? Who came up with this?
I don't
That's
even
what I'm
know.
confused about.
Probably a serial killer who dressed up as a clown and did bad things.
Oh my God. Well, moving on to something lighter and more fun.
Yeah.
Chrissy Teigen, actually more drama. Chrissy Teigen made her Twitter account private. Now, how do you feel about celebrities making their things private rather than public? Do you think that should be a thing or no?
They have all the right to privatize everything they publish. They're human beings. If I can have a private account, you can have a private account. Sure.
I mean, it's not that I have a problem with it. I just think that you're in the spotlight, you're a celebrity. I think that your thing should be public. It just is what it is. And also, there's this huge fight between Demi Lovato and Taylor Swift's crew now. Did you hear about that?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Demi Lovato is having issues with Taylor Swift's crew because of their size, their weight, they're too basic.
Their body images and
she
how...
used the term basic, but
Right.
The message that they're conveying with the way that they look and
Right.
how everyone has to look like a mannequin is just not.
Well,
and I'm not sure if Demi Lovato has this, I hate to throw out there for her eating disorder, but I'm not sure if she's being biased because she's gone through something like that.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
if she's
right.
actually,
Well,
if
I
she's
get it.
actually aware of what she's saying.
I
you
get
know?
what you're saying. So Demi Lovato clearly has some issues. She's had some issues in the past, but I don't think you should, judge anyone for being too perfect.
Exactly.
I love Taylor Swift, so I'm sorry. There might
And
be
what's
bias
your
there.
perception of perfect?
Exactly.
For someone that encourages girls to be strong and love their body, and she went through this eating disorder, and then now you're saying, oh, that's perfect? It's
I don't
kind
know.
of, contradictory.
Yeah, it's kind of up for your own decisions, own opinions,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway, this weekend it's supposed to be a little chilly out, But it should be nice for Parents Weekend. Parents Weekend is this weekend, as you all know.
I hope so.
Maybe you guys can go pumpkin picking, apple picking, walk around campus. The leaves are changing. The mountain looks amazing. Hike the Sleeping Giant. It's great. Anyway, after the break, Hannah Cotter is here with a movie review, and we talk about where we can get coffee from Luke's Diner. We'll be right back.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike's sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Qcash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's. Good evening and welcome to Sports Pause.
In the end, we're here to win the championship this year.
Jess Fontaine now has that. She's going to take a ripper off the post, but she's going to come back.
And my number one, hold your applause, Bobcats fans, is Quinnipiac.
All right, Victoria, you know what time it is. It's top 5 plays of the week.
My favorite time. There have been so many great movies released lately in theaters. Hannah Cotter saw one this weekend. She's here with our movie review. Hannah, what did you think?
Thanks, guys. Nate Parker's The Birth of a Nation is based on a 1915 D.W. Griffith film of the same name. Instead of glorifying the KKK like in the early Griffith film, Parker centers around the 1831 slave rebellion led by Nat Turner, a preacher who is oftentimes overlooked in textbooks for his violence towards plantation owners and slavers. The movie starts off slow with little character development, despite a huge overarching issue. Nat's owner, Samuel Turner, accepts an offer to use Nat's preaching to subdue undisciplined slaves around the area, making a profit off of him. In my opinion, the film, which focuses on an umbrella of social issues, primarily racist attitudes, could not have been released at a better time with today's divided nation and the constant outcry against social injustice and police brutality. Parker directed, wrote, and starred in The Birth of a Nation, but the image that he was trying to embody was poorly represented in the film. Though the story itself is both passionate and furious, Parker does a poor job exemplifying this with a slow storyline and characters who lack depth. I personally expected more blood, gore, and overall oomph. I would give The Birth of a Nation 3 out of 5 stars because it conveys a powerful message through a bland perspective. That's all I have. Back to you guys.
Hannah, that was great. I love movies.
What would you say is your favorite, I don't want to say right now or all time, what's your favorite movie on Netflix that you've watched maybe in the past month?
I mean, I watched Wolf of Wall Street on Netflix previously. I love that. I binge watch Friends all the time. I think they do need a new variety of movies on Netflix, though. I have to say, I love Netflix, but sometimes I wish they just had more.
I can't really complain because I've had a Netflix account for maybe ever since Netflix was known for sending out DVDs. And I think they've done really well with providing variety over the years. And well, personally, I used to watch a lot of movies and I used to have a thing against watching shows, but now I'm the opposite. So I watch the shows, but I don't watch the movies.
Exactly. Well, now Netflix is coming out with a new thing where they release movies to theaters and online.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
I think they're doing what they can to make a lot of money. They've been putting out all these series, Orange is the New Black, Jessica Jones, Daredevil.
Yeah.
What's Luke, wow. Luke Cage, wow, and I'm supposed to be a comics fan.
Gilmore Girls is coming on Netflix. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I agree. Netflix is doing all they can to please their viewers, and I think they're doing a pretty good job of it. I love Orange is the New Black. Now they're coming out with movies, releasing them to theaters and online. I think it's a good ploy. We'll see how they execute it.
I'm not really sure how the money making, sorry, I'm like more of a dollar sign person. So I'm trying to figure out how they're really going to make money putting these movies out in theaters, because if it's available online, why pay for popcorn for what, like 11 bucks, a large soda for 11 bucks, when you can sit in the comfort of your own home with a soda for $1, popcorn for $1 from Walmart.
I can go to Walgreens,
pay for the movie online for $5, and there you save like $10, $20 to sit down with your significant other, your friends, to watch the same movie that's available in the theaters,
No, yeah, I totally agree. And speaking of Gilmore Girls, I talked about it before, about Netflix. It's coming to Netflix. They had some coffee shops around Connecticut, local Connecticut, where they gave away free coffee for the day to promote it.
Yeah, Luke's Diner.
Yes,
Luke's Diner. I'm not really sure, like, who sat there and thought, like, Luke's Diner idea, let's sell it.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally, I wish I liked Gilmore Girls better. I know I have a lot of friends that love Gilmore Girls.
You just said you binge watched it.
No. I said that they have some great shows. It's a great show. I didn't binge watch it. I binge watched Friends.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Gilmore Girls, no. There's a mix up there. Friends is great. Gilmore Girls is a great show. I don't see the liking too much for it. I don't think I could binge watch it. I watched a couple episodes. They're kind of entertaining.
Wait,
My
what
roommates love
episodes?
it. I watched some episodes of Gilmore Girls.
Okay, I'm not hearing you correct. I heard Bob's Burgers. Sorry, losing it.
Am I mumbling? I didn't think
No, you're fine. I agree with you, because I haven't watched Gilmore Girls in years. I think the last time I sat and watched an episode was middle school, so maybe like 6 years ago.
Well, we have a fun little game to go with Gilmore Girls, and it's choosing between some famous restaurants, food places in TV shows and in movies, and which one would you rather choose? So the first one we have is Luke's Diner from Gilmore Girls versus Central Perk from Friends.
Yeah.
And as I said, I love Friends, so I'm a little biased there, but I would choose Luke's Diner because I'm a Jersey girl and diners are everything to us. And diners are the best because you can order pancakes at midnight, and who doesn't love that? Because I love that.
Yeah, breakfast all day is always a good choice, but I'm gonna have to go with Central Park. Also, I'm biased. I'm from New York City, and I don't know. It's just I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't order coffee. I'd probably order tea, and maybe sit there, hope Phoebe's drinking some tea with me.
Yeah.
Next. Yeah.
I like next one. Next one. See the next one.
House of Chang's versus.
It's the House of Chang's from
Freaky Friday
and the diner from The Cinderella Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I'd go with House of Chang. I love the family that runs it. So I act like I actually live the movie. I'm sorry. I'd say House of Chang's. The family seems really fun. And I don't know, I think Freaky Friday is such a great movie, and all that she did to make sure the mom and the daughter got along.
Lindsay Lohan. Like, who can't love Lindsay Lohan pre-Crazy Breakdown? Anyway, I choose Cinderella Story's Diner because I love diners, as I said before, and I love that movie, so how could you not love it? But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for tonight, right?
Yeah.
So
that's all we have for this week's edition of The Morning After, or for tonight, the night of.
Yes. Check out this episode and others on Q30television.com.
Have a good night.